Hey guys, it's Babypowder. I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, today I'm going to be showing you another pet farm that you can multi-box, and honestly, it wasn't as great as I was hoping it would be, but it's not horrible either. And you know, it is something I would say maybe not go out and do like all the time, but you know, if you're pretty well stocked on everything else, you know, sure, go out and farm a couple, you know, get some of these pets up. But because it's not horrible. I mean, the value of the pet is actually pretty good. It's just the drop rate is pretty low. Now, if you could actually possibly get two multi-boxers, which I am going to be trying to put out some videos on some farms where you can actually run with two multi-box groups if you can get another multi-boxer to join you. Which, if you haven't already, there is a link down below to join my Discord channel, and we have multi-boxers in there, and you know, you can set that group up. You know, there's going to be a lot of different farms that I'm going to try to cover with multiple multi-boxers and showing, you know, how much better it can be with two different groups like that. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into it and see how it's done. All right, guys, so for this farm, we are located out here in Tolbarad, and we are located, and you know, it's basically just an island. You take the portal in your main city, it brings you here. And you know, as far as what we're doing out here is we're actually farming for the Fox Kit pet, which drops off these Baradin foxes. And basically what you want to do is you want to set your potatoes up in their locations. You want to sit here and have your main over here by this beach right here, because there's like 4 spawn locations here. There's more, you know, there's only like 1 spawn location at this spot. There's like 1 here. There could be 2, and this is kind of why I say it would be nicer if you could do this with like another multi-boxer, because instead of having to actually run a route like you do with your main here, you could also actually get, you know, 2 or 3 spots covered on the beach here, so you wouldn't have to run. You could get 2 spots covered here, so you could get both mobs, and then there's 1 over here where you actually have to miss a fox as well, so you're actually missing a couple spawns. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over it. So basically, all your route is to go from down at the bottom of the beach to the top. I mean, that's basically it. I use cat form just because it's faster, and there's not really many of these that you're killing. As soon as we can get this rolling here, I have to turn on hotkey. There we go. Now they're coming up. So there's 2 there. There's 1 over there that you have to kill, and then there's going to be 1 up here, and that's basically it. You just go up and down the hill, you know, killing those 2. Then, you know, it's basically just doing circles. Then, you know, you just kill that one. Make sure you go up here and kill this one. And, you know, since you're in cat form, you can use your speed burst and stuff, you know, your tiger dash, and then, you know, you also get stampeding roar and things like that. Now, the one weird thing about this pet is they didn't update it like they did the other pets. When you actually get one, it doesn't show the value in loot appraiser. It's not unique and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if it's like the other items. Now, it is blue, but I'm not sure if it's like the other pets where you can kill for, you know, say 30 minutes and then loot, and then the loot will still be there. Just because it is kind of like how the Sprite Darter hatchling egg used to be, where it wouldn't show the value, and you know, you couldn't actually sell an unlearned version, which you still, with the Sprite Darter hatchling egg, you can't, you know, sell the unlearned version, but it does show the value. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I tried 30 minutes of each way, and we'll go over that when we go over the loot that I actually received. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at all the spawn locations. So like I said, this is the main spot. You just go up and down the hill. It's right here. This is where I'm located for this one. Then you have 1 down here by this like Wilson shipyard down here. As you see, my potatoes right there, marked with diamond, and they're just killing 2 down here, which we can make our way here. And as you see, you just loot the areas you're at. Like, you don't go around with your main and try to loot these. As you see, I cannot even loot them because it's just too far. You know, you're out of range of them. So they're killing those two there. And like I said, I would suggest if you were able to actually get to where, you know, you could get another multi-boxer to come out here and do this with you, I'd put another one there with your main, so you wouldn't really have a route, or possibly at least less of a route, because the less you have to run, the more kills you can obviously get. Then we have another one right here where circle is, and they're only killing one. They're only getting this one right here. There's no other ones around here. But they are essential to, you know, causing the respawn. Then you have another one, which make our way down here. Actually, there's one right there as well, so you could get one to cover that. So like I said, I mean, if you can actually get multiple multi-boxers out here, you can actually cause faster respawns, you know, more, you know, so more loot. Then you have down here, you have another one right here by triangle, and they're killing two mobs themselves, this one and that one, which are kind of despawning here, which actually that was the one I was kind of mentioning before. So they're missing this one here, so you could put one right there and have a if you had another multi-boxer with you. Or, you know, at least the one group could actually cover both of those, so that way they, you know, that person could loot more. And then actually here by the beginning, which we kind of skipped. Okay, so now that we're here, guys, we have square set up here, and they're killing this one right here. Now, if you go up here though, which honestly I've had my potato at each one, there's one also up here. Now, I did try to work it out to where you could possibly maybe kill both of them, but it's just too far out of range one way or the other. But which also, one thing that would happen sometimes is I would actually notice my spawns were like really slow or taking a while sometimes. So sometimes I'd switch over to the screen and actually move them over to the other spot. I did that. I only had to do it like one time. But basically, if, like I said, if you had another multi-boxer, you could have them like cover that spot, or like, you know, basically cut your map in half. Like I would say have, you know, since you're missing one here, you're missing one here, and you have more spots to cover over on the beach, I would say, you know, have one person like cover like this spot, these spots here, have another person like cover these outer spots here, or something like that. And that's how I'd kind of split it up if you know, had another multi-boxer to join you. But yeah, that's just me. You know, you could try it out whichever way you like to do, and see which way would work. But I think that would work out quite well, because you could have like 1 and 2, and then you could have 3 and 4, and then actually I would even give this one to this group, so that would give you the 5th person, and then you have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you could actually have it to where this group didn't even have to move at all. Of course, this one would probably benefit more, just because they would all be able to loot everything there, whereas these ones still wouldn't. I mean, you'd be able to loot 2 spawn locations here and 2 spawn locations here, so I mean, it could somewhat benefit you if you're in this group too, but still probably be a little bit less. But you know, you can always do 30 minutes for one side, and then you guys switch, or do a whole hour and then switch, or whichever you like to work out. I think both groups would benefit if you were able to actually kind of split that up. But like I said, I might do that in a later video and actually try it out with another multi-boxer myself and show the difference in the results and see how much better it could possibly be. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and cut to the loot and see exactly what I got for doing this for 1 hour. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, I did it for, or I don't even know if I mentioned it, but anyway, I did it for a 30-minute session, and then, you know, with just killing and then looting. And then I did it for another 30-minute session of killing for almost 2 minutes and then looting, and seeing if there was a big difference. To see, whichever, which actually, I don't know. Maybe I should have went for an hour and then another hour. But I just did that way to see which one actually provided more foxes or whatever, to see if maybe it wasn't actually holding onto the foxes for the 30 minutes. But I honestly got 2 of the fox kits when I did it for the 30 minutes straight, and then I got 1 fox kit when I did it for the 2 minutes each time. And it was actually 2 different toons, or all different toons actually got them. I believe my main got 1, which was at the big area, and then the other ones were all from potatoes. And I actually even think the potato that's only killing like 1 mob at one of those spots actually got 1. So anyway, guys, as far as the value, they're going for 44,053 gold on my realm, and then they have a region value of 56,178 gold. Like I said, though, you can't actually see the value when they're unlearned. You just can't sell them unlearned. So you do have to learn them and then cage them to see the value. And that's why, as you see here, I'm actually on my potato, because this is actually from my first account to show you these, because this is the account that I logged in first. So I can't actually access my pets and stuff from the other accounts right now. But anyway, guys, as far as the total value, if we add that up, go off region value, so 56,000 times 3 basically is what you're looking at. So you're looking at about 168,000 gold for doing this for 1 hour. Now, like I said, if you decide to bring out another multi-boxer, it could possibly be better. You could possibly get more. Like I said, I'll probably do that in a video later on. I do have another one that I kind of want to cover with doing that first, which if you've seen my stream, you might already be aware of. I've got a way to do the wild vine farm and hyperspawn it, and that will be coming out probably soon. So anyway, if you haven't checked out my stream, look down below. There's a link down below. You can check that out. And we are sometimes trying new stuff. I do try to save that for the YouTube channel and then show stuff on stream, but every now and then, just have to do it. Alright guys, so to conclude the video on the Fox Kit pet, yeah, it's not insane value, as you don't get a bunch of transmog, you don't get a bunch of mats, you don't get a bunch of other stuff. But it's not bad for a pet. 168k total in value in an hour. Like I said, I'm unsure. With it being blue, it should stay on the mob, should be able to kill straight. We did actually receive 2 within that first 30-minute session, and then we only received 1 with doing it and looting every 2 minutes. So it could possibly be that it does stay on there. All other blue items end up, they stay usually, so I don't see a reason why. I just kind of messed with me. I just wanted to kind of see, because of the fact that it didn't show the value, so I didn't know if it was a little bit different than the other blue items and stuff. So I just wanted to test and kind of see, and I didn't want to try to kill and sit around and wait at a mob. So I didn't do that. Which hats off to Once by Gold for doing that and taking the time to actually do all that. But anyway, most times I'm really casual player. I don't really have all that time. I can't really just sit here and wait for that long. But I'll be excited to see how fast these pets sell, because if they sell super fast, it might be worth doing a lot. But like I mentioned, I wouldn't say that I would come out here and do it all the time. This might be just something, if you're well stocked on everything else, come out here and stock up on some of them. It is nice to have a variation of different things up on the auction house at all times. And then again, that was just showing what it sells on my realm. It could sell for more, even though it is kind of close to that region value. It still could sell for a lot more than that, depending on the realm. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if there is any farms you'd like to see me do, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll check it out, see if it works. If it works, I'll post a video. And if there is, any suggestions on my 10-hour farms or something, which I'm actually working on one already, which if you've seen my stream, you probably already know that as well. But you know, if you have a suggestion for my next 10-hour farm, go ahead and make sure you leave that down there in the comments. And you know, I'm always looking to see what people would like to see next. And don't forget about stream, and there's also links to Twitter and Discord and Facebook down below. You can check those out as well. But anyway, guys, that's about all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.